Here it is, the last full day of campaigning before Americans head to the polls in those 2018 midterms. President Trump, as you noted, making 3 stops today, the first one right here in Cleveland, Ohio. Tomorrow, we're going to learn whether this surge of Democratic energy translates into votes and whether President Trump can still motivate his base of fierce supporters even when his name is not on the ballot.
With just 24 hours to go, President Trump delivering his closing argument as Americans prepare to render their verdict on his first 2 years in office.
I think we're doing great in the House. I think we're doing great in the Senate. But who knows?
In the final days before the midterms, the president focusing exclusively on states he won in 2016, like Tennessee, trying to defend a Republican Senate seat from changing hands.
Go out and vote Republican. Do it now. Do it Tuesday.
On tap today, 3 more red states, Ohio, Indiana, and Missouri, where he'll be joined by a pair of right-wing firebrands, Sean Hannity and Rush Limbaugh. The president highlighting the roaring economy.
America now has the hottest economy on earth,
while painting a dark portrait of a country under siege by that caravan of Central American migrants and refugees.
That's an invasion.
President Obama leading the charge for Democrats.
Let's get to work. Let's bring this home. Let's vote.
The former president's message that who we are as a nation is on the line.
I'm hopeful that on Tuesday, we are going to cut through the lies and the noise and the nonsense. And I'm hopeful we're going to remember who we are.
44 sharpening his rhetoric against 45.
Unlike some people, I don't just make stuff up when I'm talking. I've got facts to back me up.
President Trump's allies bracing to lose GOP control of the House, but trying to hold on in the Senate, where the president believes he's an asset.
I think I've made a big difference. I think I've made a difference of 5 or 6 or 7. That's a big difference.
Several hotly contested governor's races, too, in Florida, where Democrat Andrew Gillum is clashing with Republican Ron DeSantis, and in Georgia, where Democrat Stacey Abrams is looking to become the nation's first African-American female governor, battling Republican Brian Kemp, who shared the stage Sunday with President Trump.
The number of early and absentee votes has gone up consistently over the years, but consider this. This year we have seen an extraordinary surge. More than 34 million Americans have already voted early or absentee. That is double the number from 2014.